everyone, Gleny here at the Chilton Public Library with another sequence from Restorative Yoga for Beginners, Gentle Poses for Relaxation and Healing by Julia Clarke. And today we are going to explore Inward Bound. We have 4 poses today, a sequence of grounding forward bends. We'll be doing a supported child's pose, a seated half butterfly, a supported straddle forward fold, and then this time our Savasana will be at the end, as it often is. We have been starting with it, but we will be ending with it today. And our supported child's pose today, to get into it, the things we're going to need for this sequence, if you haven't already gathered them, you're going to need 2 blocks or 2 large hardcover books, a bolster, a blanket roll, and an 1/8 fold blanket or neck pillow, or any combination thereof. So first we're going to start with supported child's pose. What we're going to do is come onto our knees. First, let's just sit tall, shoulder rolls. You're going to want to keep your socks on, maybe a sweater, something to be, and then we'll go forward. Sit back on your knees if that's comfortable. If sitting on your knees is difficult, what does it say to do as an alternative? If you are unable to bend your knees enough to support this pose, substitute supported forward fold, where you would simply be long like this with your bolster here like this, and you could do a forward fold like this if you don't want to be sitting on your knees. Otherwise, come to your knees, all fours, sit back, like hip distance apart, your knees parallel. And it says, here it says, come to your hands and knees, bring your big toes together, keep your knees wide. Sit back on your heels and place 1 block between your knees and the other block just in front of it. And then our bolster is going to go on top of that, right here, like this. And if you like, you can have a blanket. The more lift you get, the less of a strain it might be on your back. So as you're ready, pull this into your abdomen, and I like to sort of tuck it in, gradually fold, find your forehead to the mat. I'm taking my glasses off. And then here you can stay either with your forehead down, settling in by deepening your inhale and lengthening your exhale. As we hold this pose for 3 to 5 minutes. Take your right cheek to the side, and let's spend a minute with your right cheek to the side. And while we're sitting, relaxing, following our breath, bringing your wandering thoughts back to your breath when you notice them wandering. And now turn your head, take your left cheek to your bolster. Turning your head this way. Noticing your breath with each inhale rising, your body rises. And with each exhale, your body's falling. Like the waves of an ocean. They rise and they fall. And you can take your forehead back to the center. Take a few more breaths there. This is very helpful in supporting and maintaining your spine in normal, healthy flexion. And it gently stretches your back muscles, glutes, quadricep muscles as you're relaxing. It can help relieve back pain, and it can also help soothe anxiety and restlessness. By breathing in this supported position, it may foster a sense of calm and steadiness. As you're ready, find your way, rise yourself up so you're sitting on your heels, and we're going to take our one leg out. Take your right leg out onto a V and your left heel in towards your groin. Seated half butterfly. So for this one, we're going to bend our left knee, drawing our heel towards our pelvis, and extend your left leg long and wide. Place the block in front of you and rest the bolster on it, keeping the narrow end close to your right foot. So we only need one block for this one. It'll be the forward one. The bolster comes sort of down towards your foot and forward. And then again, you can either forward fold here, like this, or if you'd like another blanket on top of your bolster, by all means, go ahead and fold and support yourself by doing that. You'll feel a nice stretch. Take your forearms to the ground. Continue breathing, deepening your inhale, lengthening your exhale. This gently stretches your back, your glutes, your groin, and inner thigh muscles. Shift and find your way comfortably into the spot. And once you've found your settled, comfortable place, follow the breath. Rising with your inhale, falling with your exhale. And then taking your right cheek to the bolster, eyes closed. If you find your mind wandering, thinking about what to do next, simply bring it back to the breath. Inhaling, rising, exhaling, falling. All well supported. On your next inhale, take your left cheek turn your head the other way. And turn your forehead to the breast. Take 3 nice, long, full breaths here. And gradually walk your hands back and support yourself as you come up, sitting tall. Bend your right knee, bring it to your groin and switch. Take your left leg out, right heel to the root. Maybe shift your bolster a little bit. I have mine sideways here like this. And then as you sit tall with an inhale, and then exhale, just fall forward. And as you're ready, take your forearms to the ground. You can have your forearms, your palms down or your palms up. I like palms up, but you can do either. Noticing with each inhale, rise and the fall. As you relax, you'll be noticing a stretching, perhaps in the back of your knee or along the back of your calf. If it's too much and it's too uncomfortable, you could roll a blanket and put it under your knee and sort of relax more there, more supported. Let's take 5 nice, long, full breaths. And turn your face the other way. Take 5 more full, long breaths. And you notice you're rising with your inhale. Your 3-dimensional growth with your rib cage. You're falling and relaxing with your exhale. Bring your forehead to the mat or to the bolster and walk your way back up as we find our way into our next posture, number 3, which will be supported straddle forward fold. So let's see here. I think I'm going to face you for this one. We find our way into a nice, comfortable straddle. And let's see what it says. It says, if you have an injury or strain to your hamstring tendon, substitute seated butterfly, which can be this with your bolster, like this, bolster this, supported like that. Or you can be supported straddle forward fold. We're going to have this on its side like this, long ways. And we're going to have this at a T like that, followed by our bolster here. Oh boy. Let's try it. I'm going to move it forward more. Like that. Play around with it. See how it feels. Again, we're going to inhale to take your, let's just take a couple of 3 long deep breaths where we inhale, lengthen the base of our spine. And all the way up to the back of our head, exhaling ease. Maybe take the backs of your hands to the inner edges of your knees and just give it a little pressure out to the side as you hug knees in, pressure arms back. And then slide the backs of your hands forward as we come to a forward fold, forehead to the bolster. And again, if you would like to have more support, fold a blanket and put it on top of your bolster. That might also give you a nice, soft, comforting cushion. It would feel nice. Let's come into our 5 nice, long, full breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And then take your left cheek to the bolster. Turn your head, look right. This posture gently stretches your glutes, your hamstrings, and your inner thigh and back muscles. It eases tension in your neck and jaw. As we relax and breathe, you can also relieve tension in your lower back. Grounding your energy and centering your mind. Bring your awareness down to the roots of your body and feel your hips, your legs, and your feet softening as the stirrings of your mind subsides. Softening. Turn your head the other way, looking left, with your eyes closed, looking. Find your 5 full breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Forehead back to your bolster. Take 3 breaths here. Gradually slide your arms, the back of your arms back, gradually from the root. Find your way up to a nice tall straddle. As we rest in a seated place, we are going to find our way eventually into our gradual Savasana. But let's first cross our legs and find a nice tall seat, hands or the backs of your wrists on your knees. As we sit tall, inhale, breathing length up the base of our spine, and exhale through your mouth. Opening your eyes. We're going to set ourselves up for Savasana. So I like to have a nice soft folded blanket at the base of my mat for my ankles. And your bolster is going to go under your knees so that your knees are supported. Your ankles are also softly supported. And you're going to sort of adjust and find and tuck your way, find your way back, and find your way comfortably back. Sort of adjust. Maybe straighten your legs, turn your ankles, hike your hips up towards the sky and relax them back down. And then take your arms to a 45 by your side, palms up. You may have an eye pillow that you'd like to put across your eyes or your forehead, maybe with a little lavender or your favorite essential oil on it for another lovely sensation. Good smells help relax. Anything to nurture yourself to help you settle in here and find a nice easiness in your being. You may like a folded towel under your head or a neck pillow. Play around. This is about you taking care of you now. This is your time to really nurture and notice and breathe. Being here now. Perhaps take 5 nice, long, full breaths to help settle in. This is a wonderful posture to relax and melt and meditate. Noticing any thoughts, allow them to pass like clouds in the sky. Coming back to your breath. Take 5 full belly breaths, where as you inhale, you sip air and allow it to flow all the way down to your belly button, whereas your belly rises with your inhale and falls with your exhale. Belly button towards spine. Inhaling through the nose, growing the belly, and exhaling through the mouth. coming towards spine. And then as you're ready, straighten your legs. You can stay here for as long as you like, or you can join me and straighten your legs, circle your feet one way and then the other way. Relax them back to your blanket. Slide one heel up to your bolster, the other heel up to your bolster. Roll onto a side and rest for a moment. And as you're ready, you'll support yourself with your hands as you find your way to a nice cross-legged position. There. And breathe. Inhaling length from the base of your spine all the way out to the crown of your head. Exhaling ease. Inhaling peace. Imagining peace filling every cell of your body. And again, exhaling ease. And I hope you've enjoyed this inward bound journey we took together today. Feel free to try these anytime. Next week, I will be exploring nourishing roots. We will nourish the roots next week. You enjoy until then. Take care now. Bye.